Artist Cartel Music Group presents Artist Unplugged.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Artist Unplugged Podcast. Hey, man, it's Tay, it's Ron. Hey, it's the Artist Unplugged Podcast. Who you plugged in with? You put in with your boy Tay and Ron, but also, you plugged in with, as you can see, man, this man been grinding his ass off. I'm talking about day content posting, letting people know what he got going on, dropping hit after hit. Man, you see who it is, man. I'm gonna let him do the honors of introducing himself, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. This guy right here, he's one of the greatest, man. Yeah, one of the greatest.
Yo,
man.
what it do? Yo, it's your boy Montega the Mobsta, North Carolina's very own, man. You already know, man.
Yeah, how you feeling,
bro? How you feeling?
Yeah,
I'm feeling blessed, guys. I can't complain, man.
I'm honored to have you here, bro.
Definitely,
Cause we've been talking about this since October.
Yeah.
Word,
Yeah, you been busy, man.
Yeah, honored to be here, man.
Yeah,
Pleasure, man.
yes, sir.
You know,
Hold on, I gotta get my hoodie because I'm cold over here.
Are you cold?
Yeah,
Where you
all
cold,
that
man?
ice you got on.
Oh,
Look,
Cat shit. No
I
cat
thought you were
shit.
talking about the air for a second.
Man, it went over your head, Tay.
Yeah, oh yeah. Make sure you check out the new single, the theme song for the Tay and Ron Iced Out, man.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
man, for sure, man. I'm just happy to have bro here, bro. I'm
Definitely.
sorry. It did went over my head though. I damn sure forgot.
That's what you got cooking, fam. I know you've been in Atlanta, been out towards Denver, Cali. Like,
When you in
what
New York
got
too?
going on?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He was. Just some of everything. I'm on a media run right now, bro. I'm on like
Okay.
spontaneous media run. It wasn't even planned. It just
Happened.
life, just opportunities, man. Ever since
Right.
from y'all know I got everything going on from music to movies to
The whole shebang,
grinding, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you, my business partner, she was watching the thing. She's like, yo, I just seen taking a movie.
Oh, yeah,
I said, I've
yeah.
been told you he was in the movie.
Yo, hold on. What? I ain't see that one.
Yeah, tell him what movie you was
Yeah,
in.
what
He was in
movie
a
was
couple
it?
of
I was in a
movies.
few movies. Shout out to Her Daily Melodies. Shout out to Control Freak is the actual movie that you was talking about.
Right,
The
yeah.
Brenda
Word.
Freak, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to
Dang.
Brenda, man. Middle child entertainment and all of that. Talking about Barry Williams films, his movie. It's called
Yep.
Control Freak. I was able to play a character called Xavier. Dope, smooth brother who, ladies man type, get money, and he just dealt with the wrong chick at the wrong time.
Yeah.
She was in a relationship with a control freak. Just grinding, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
how did you get in? Not to cut you off. How did you start getting into movies? Like,
Yeah.
like, walk us
That's
through
a
that
big
process.
move, man.
That's a big move.
honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't ever auditioned for a role before in my
No?
life. I was working and networking with a guy by the name of Montega.
Okay.
Everybody knows him. He's a very, very popular DP in the state of North Carolina and emerging in other states. But me and him had been linked up for years. So we had been working on a lot of background work visually on a lot of like my shows, different content, just things that we were working together. And he had gotten to the filming industry. And one day, somebody just needed somebody that I fit the character of, and he ended up showing them my profile, showing them what I had going on, and it was always a yes.
Okay.
We ran that play
Right.
multiple times, and then
Right.
it just ended up segueing into me having an acting career.
Okay.
And then I just kept getting calls from different people like, hey, we want you in this. Shout out to Lady Harris and JCI Legacy Films
Right.
and the movie Melodies, to where I'm a lead actor. I play the lead character, Love. That'll be coming. That's in
That's dope.
yeah.
Oh, that's coming out soon?
Yeah, it's
Yo!
it's in post-production, it's past production. I used to think movies were just shot and they just come out.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
No.
It don't work like that. The editing alone that goes into it, especially with somebody like Lady Harris,
Right.
she's very meticulous and detailed. So she could love something about something, and she's gonna watch it for like a month straight.
Whoa.
And she's gonna go back to it, and she's gonna cut 3 times. She's gonna measure 3 times and cut once.
Wow.
So it's like when it's ready, it'll be ready. So I don't rush greatness. You know what I mean?
Right,
Just happy
right.
for the opportunities or whatnot.
Is that a lot to manage your music and the movie?
Yeah,
thing?
'cause I know
How do you balance that out?
Um,
Because I know, you all over doing your promo runs, and then they want you to act over here.
And then you doing your media run at the same
media
time. It's
run.
like you just a workhorse right now.
yeah, nah, I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's easy. I was built for it. Yeah, fucking right, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Hell yeah, this shit is hard, man.
I
You
know
what
that.
I mean? You just got to be cut out for it. You got to be dead ass serious about this being what you want to do. Like being in the entertainment industry, it's a compilation of ups and downs. It's
Right.
a bunch of moments to where you might feel like you're about to make it. Like you might really justifiably feel that way. You might have negotiations and talks of deals,
Right.
anything, and something different could just happen
Right.
and change the whole landscape of it.
Wow.
Right,
So,
right.
Hell yeah, this shit is hard, man. It's a lot of yeses. It's a lot of no's. It's
Right.
it's the outside things that go outside of the entertainment industry that
Right,
come into
right.
play that can make things hard or easy. Just
Right.
personal life shit, man. You know what I mean?
Right. And I be seeing you do a lot of big things, man.
Oh yeah, I'm
be
always
doing a
seeing
lot of
Tega
big
doing some
things.
shit. Hey,
And,
Tega got a plan with this shit, bro. Cause the way
Right.
the way you maneuver, bro, I fuck with the way you maneuver, man.
Definitely. And I'm saying this because I really been rocking with you from day one. You know what I'm saying? I seen where you came from and how you maneuver.
Shit.
And you really be putting in a lot of work, man. You know?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know? You definitely putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, you got to.
You remember? No.
Got to. Sonny, you finished it? You cut it off? Thank you, brother.
No.
Yeah, what up, world? But you just gotta have a mentality for it.
Right.
Shout out Sonny Magic. Yo, Sonny, stay up, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the love. Good night, little man. But it's just consciously understanding that you
Right.
signed up for some shit that's not easy. You know, there's no application process to this. This is
Right.
not like going to college and there's no guarantees. It's what you make it. I
Right.
genuinely
Definitely.
believe that though. I genuinely believe that you get what you deserve.
Right.
I've reaped rewards and benefits from being in the entertainment industry. I've had
Okay.
people let me know I was dope. And
Right.
sometimes that's the biggest reward. Somebody that's a somebody taking the time to let you know that you're somebody and you belong.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's love.
And it could have been like easy, like the process of you being incarcerated and then you coming home. It could have been an easy, like, I don't even want to do the music. I want to jump back into the streets. Or I want to jump back into whatever. How was that process mentally like for you?
Oh, I was done. Like me putting my time and my energy into something that was street based. I was over it. I had been there and done that. Like
Right.
reality was reality for me. You know,
Right.
I have a saying that I say to people. I don't like going into fantasy land. I
Okay.
don't like dealing with the imaginary. I like dealing with tangible things. And tangible things is I know my black ass was incarcerated and locked up in prison. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know that committing criminal activities kept landing me there. So
Right.
my mentality was just this. I knew I had spent a considerable amount of my conscious time of being and knowing right from wrong. You know, the 18 to
Right.
a certain age, fucking up.
Yeah.
You know, I knew it didn't get me the results that I needed it to get. So I
Yeah,
said,
lock
yo,
up, fam.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
brother. Same to you. All right,
I
10
know
4.
it.
Yep.
But I had made it, like I was saying, I made a conscious decision to where it was like, yo, you put a lot of time into doing shit the wrong way. If you take that same amount of time or more into putting and doing shit the right way, what can you get out of it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was the best decision I ever made. Just being
Yeah.
honest.
And I know
Being
you was
real with yourself. That's it, man.
Yeah,
I seen when you first came on, you took off like, woof.
I could play. It's that fear you have
off,
in you. Like, yo,
man.
am I still good enough? Like, damn, am I
Yeah.
gonna be what people need me to be, and then
Right.
yo, man, it's that bit of fuck it that you gotta have.
Right.
You gotta have that, yo. You know what? Fuck it. I fucked up most of my life. I wasn't scared to rob nobody. I wasn't scared to ride around with guns. I wasn't scared to sell dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't scared to run with gang, but I'm scared to try to change my life. That shit didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And once that was prevalent,
Right.
fuck it. Just fuck it, man. You know what I mean? Whether somebody rock with me or not, fuck it. I'ma rock with me.
Yeah, that's the realest shit you can
That's
do,
the
man.
realest shit, man, for real.
Because you know one thing the one thing I be telling people, I be asking them, and sometimes they be giving the wrong answer, and that's all I be knowing. And this what I be saying. I be like, who's the realest nigga you know? And 9 times out of 10 they be like, oh, my boy, da-da-da-da. That's all I need to know about you. Because the answer should have been yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep it real with yourself before you keep it real with somebody else.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Real shit, man.
Yeah, and I seen when you came out how you was just adjusting back into the world, and you never really faded back into the old ways. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I'll say about you, you don't be tripping. Like a lot of artists got ego problems. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I don't see you been around some real powerful people, and it never go to your head.
Yeah.
For instance, I seen you with Jada Kiss, and you still stayed normal. The ordinary artists would have been going crazy.
Yeah, I seen Jada Kiss, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm with Jada Kiss, fuck y'all nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but what I'm saying, even though I'm not down on artists, I'm just saying you mature as an artist.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
you really is an artist. You know, you're a creator, you're a go-getter, and you definitely stay on your path.
You definitely motivate me, bro. 'Cause every
Definitely
morning there's
motivate
some new shit I see you post.
No.
Every morning. Every morning.
Oh, yeah.
Not a day go by you don't post not one thing. You feel
I
me?
think you the most posted person in the
I
world.
swear. Out of everybody I
Every
work
morning
with,
I wake
man.
up, I see a different content. I'm like, when
Promise
did he
you.
create?
I promise
No,
you.
look,
Grind don't stop.
Bro,
I
don't
be talking
stop.
to him on the phone, right? He be quiet. I say, you gotta be posted. You gotta be doing something. Yeah, I'm doing it. Hold up.
That's how it's supposed
So
to be,
what
man.
what advice would you give an up and coming artist?
Know what you signing up for. Like, this shit is not easy. Like, you signing your life up to give your life. Like, one of the biggest things that I could give an artist as a jewel is, like, this your life.
Right.
I think when a lot of artists jump into this, they don't realize that, like, they want to straddle the fence. And what I mean by straddle the fence is, okay, for instance, you have a name that's other than Tay Foreign. You have a name other than OG Ron. You feel me?
Yep.
Y'all other names, the way people know y'all personally and the way people know y'all professionally should be two different things.
Right.
And a lot of times people straddle the fence with it. They'll want Tay Foreign to show up in Monte situations. Or they'll want OG Ron to show up in Ron situations. It's different, you know?
Yeah.
You have to know, like, something as simple as wardrobe. Like, a lot of artists, I've seen them mess up in situations to where they don't be having what they need to do the professional stuff because they spent it doing too much personal stuff.
Right.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Identify who your support system is, and just keep it all the way funky with people. Keep it real with niggas. Like, that's one of the biggest things I could tell an artist. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell anybody that's associated with you that you're an artist.
Right.
And to always remember that you're an artist, and your first priority, aside from the things you naturally need to live in life, is chasing your purpose.
Your
Right.
purpose, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, you can't go to that club if it's going to take away from your purpose.
Right.
You can't go and spend your last attending somebody else's thing when you got your own thing that you got to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
stick to your purpose. Understand this shit is expensive. You feel me?
Say that again, fam.
This shit is
That
expensive.
shit is
Yeah.
way
It's like, yo,
expensive,
I
bro.
don't think people identify what an opportunity is, honestly.
Nah, they
Right,
don't,
right.
man.
Let me ask you something. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this: 99.9% of opportunities are unexpected.
Yep.
You're not even gonna know what's happening unless it's something through nepotism or favoritism, meaning that Your father is the owner of a business.
Or they know somebody.
You know this shit is coming to you when you get a certain age. If it's not nothing to pass down through lineage, every opportunity you get will be unexpected.
Yeah.
Meaning that, like, I understand that it's 12:37 at night right now. I could I can leave here from with y'all. Somebody could see what I did on Instagram and offer me an opportunity within the next 15 minutes. And the opportunity could be a opportunity that isn't costly in the fashion of when I get there I gotta pay for something.
Right.
But it might be that I gotta get there.
Right.
So imagine somebody liking your podcast and saying, "Hey, Ron, take it. I need y'all in LA tomorrow morning."
Right.
Now you gotta look up a flight to LA. They gonna bless us. We just gotta get there.
We just gotta get there.
But it costs $1,000 a piece for us to get there.
That's $3
on a round trip ticket.
Yep.
You know how many artists are not in a situation to be able to take that flight, not even alone, or for just finances, or for the way that they structure their lifestyle.
Right.
Wow.
People expect them to sacrifice and sabotage chasing their purpose for personal shit that really don't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's personal shit. A lot of personal shit. When you got opportunities, it's like, yo, you gotta ask yourself, hey, do I make my friend's baby shower or this person's baby shower? Or do I make sure I got what I need for opportunity that might arouse? Because I know what I signed up for.
Exactly.
Most artists don't really realize what they signed up for. And then when they realize what they signed up for and how costly that shit is,
they fall back.
They fall back because it's scary. Because the bigger the opportunity,
the more money.
The more money it might cost me. The more unexpected. My girl don't want to hear. You know what I mean? Catch situations. My girl don't want to hear. Yo, babe, look, I got a situation that came about. Yo, I'm gonna have to be in Miami for a week. And being in Miami for a week might cost you 8 bands.
Yeah, Miami's definitely expensive.
Yeah, what?
A thing of water is like $10.
I definitely did that.
Down there?
It's like New York. Yo, man, look. One time, missed flights. In New York, the yacht party I posted. Me and my peoples that was with me, we missed the flight twice. We missed 2 flights.
Wow.
Real shit.
Wow.
You know how much that costs?
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
We did that in New York. We did that in Miami. We did that like life, just being set up for that. So you can't live like everybody.
Y'all hear that shit, right, man?
I'm only able to be this fly on a it's Wednesday right now, Tuesday going into Wednesday, because you can't hit me up just to be a part of anything. 9 times out of 10, I'm not showing up because if it's gonna compromise
what you got going on,
fuck it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Hate me now, love me later.
That's it.
Hate me while I'm on my grind, but you love me when I'm $50 million up.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying?
right.
Pulling up in them big boys,
right,
with this chunky shit all on me.
Right.
This shit came from not fucking with people.
Right. And I be telling artists that too. You got to get your bread up. It's not that, like, it's the game ain't that easy. Man. It's going to cost you bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they want to be acting like it's do a song, drop it, they made it. But they not looking at what it took Tega to get there. They just seeing Tega right now.
Yeah.
They not seeing the grind, the discipline, when his mans and them calling, yo, let's go out here and party. Nah, I can't party. I can't go to the strip club and throw 10 bands.
All the time.
That 10 band, I gotta say that 10 bands.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I be doing the same shit. If somebody calling me, if it's like yesterday, you know, I was talking to the dude about getting him come to the pod.
Right.
Bro, added on some extra shit. Yeah, bro, I was going through some shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
You ain't the phone.
I'm gonna tell you what happens. People gain a respect for you. Like, I have people who know that I'm not gonna slow down. I'm not gonna stop. If they can make it, they can make it. If they can't make it, I'm not gonna hold it against them. I'm just gonna keep going. And more artists, when we speaking of artists, actors, people who are into the performing arts, they gotta understand that, like, it happens for you when you're available for it to happen. You can't be an artist and not be accessible. It's impossible.
Right.
So some people have this 9 to 5, this half-hearted mentality.
Right.
It's just not gonna work.
Right.
That part.
Not gonna work.
That part.
Like, you're gonna have to pick a side because, what if you had to be to work in the morning, but a big opportunity came, and it's tomorrow morning, and it might not even be money wise. Chris Brown's not paying you, but he's willing to do a song with you. You just got to get to LA tomorrow.
Right.
What then?
So they definitely
Sacrifice.
It's worth it.
It's worth
a
it.
win.
Yeah.
But you gotta sacrifice the
Yeah,
bag.
sacrifice,
Are you going to
man.
work tomorrow?
That's
Are you
how
gonna
it
do the
be.
song with
Right.
Chris Brown?
Yeah.
I'm not even putting myself in a situation where I have to worry about whether I can even do that.
Right.
Because I'm gonna go do the song and chase the opportunity every time. I'm trying to
I always say that. I be telling Tay that all the time, right? People always, it's always a money thing with people.
Yeah, damn sure.
Instead of like saying, let's get to the bag, the network, and then we get the money.
See, and I'm
You know
glad
what
you
I'm
said
saying?
that, Ron. Cause in the beginning, I remember with this when I was really getting me and Ron relationship was really growing and stuff like that. And then we started becoming business partners. It took me a while to actually, what's the word I'm looking for? To stop. Like, okay, see the bigger picture, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like, because like he was saying, it was a money thing. Like, well, dang, Ron, they ain't paying me this. Da, 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 da. No, don't worry about the bread. Worry about the opportunity to work with them, because the bread gonna come later.
Definitely.
And it's starting to work. It's starting to
That's how it
make
comes.
sense.
It comes
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's starting to make sense.
You have to create a network with people.
Right.
It's like kind of
exactly.
like, yo, all right, boom. You don't want to charge you don't want to be a nigga that need money for everything.
Right.
And that's like one of the biggest giveaways for people that you shouldn't work with.
Yeah.
Like if they need the bread,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you know what kind of like, yo man, niggas you can't really get nothing done with them kind of people. Getting nothing. They in survival mode. You gotta be able to like, right? You gotta be able to. It'll come back later. It's not gonna come back.
Bro, that's too
It's gonna come back later.
I'm just laughing because he's right. Because you remember I had that little, we ain't gonna mention no name. So I'm hitting somebody up, they running the radio station. So I'm saying like, bro, let me, we're gonna bring out when you going out to these shows with these big artists, we're gonna bring the cameras out for free. No, you just need to get some artists to come on my station for money. And I'm like, yo, I had to tell him pump it.
That's crazy.
Listen, I had to tell him to pump his breath. I say, listen, I'm not in business for the moment. I'm in business for the future.
That
Money
part.
don't make nothing to
That
me.
part, man.
I don't know who he thought he was talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you don't touch money and see money, you have the understanding that can always be touched.
Tell him how much money you had in 1979, Ron.
Nah, I ain't gonna go there.
Ron be doing that shit all the time.
Man, but what I'm saying is, you right. Money shouldn't. Like when we work
Go
with
to the video. I just want this little angle of me, like y'all talking to me from that angle.
when we working with artists, right?
What up, bro?
I always tell them like we not stressing the money. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna get it further without stressing the money.
That part.
If you got the ambition to win, we gonna make this motherfucker go up.
That part.
But if you ain't got the ambition to win, don't be knocking on our door, because we family men. We got our own personal shit going on, and we just got a lot of shit going. So we don't need to be flip flopping with you. You with it or you ain't with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what advice would you give? Now I'm gonna go to that last, but what I really want to ask you, right? What was it like after you committed the crime, and you was going away, but you also know that you was almost right there. If you wouldn't have, whatever you did that day, you probably would have went on the hump the next day. How did that feeling, like after you got incarcerated, how did you feel like far as with your music, that it had to take a back seat? And being that
That's a
I
good
was
question.
with you at that
Fucking
time.
devastated. I was pissed, man.
Okay.
You feel like your voice got took from you. But you can't be mad at nobody but yourself, because you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
It's like he said, when you initially do what gets you locked up and the aftermath has happened and you're incarcerated and you're going on your way to prison, it's like in that moment when you sitting in that cell, you could think of like 15 million different scenarios and ways that you could handle it to not get you the outcome that you got.
Wow.
Damn, sure right.
That's
Like
deep.
that shit.
Yeah, but during it makes it feel like you could be so smart that you're real good at justifying your ideas. And that's the issue I had. I said that on the podcast before, man, with Ruben Woods. Like, my own thinking got me fucked up. I was so smart, I was stupid. You know, and I just thought about all of that, like, yo, like, damn, bro, you had it right there.
Right there.
Right there. You just need to take it a little more serious when you get out this time. But at the same time, I don't complain and cry about it, because I wouldn't be who I am now
without that.
Right.
had I not went through everything I went through.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be as focused as I am. My grind, that relentlessness, everything that y'all say, that drive and ambition was put into me from having to sit my ass down so fucking long and wait. Because in prison, can't do shit but
wait. I tell people my biggest patience, before I went to prison, I didn't have no patience. Like, I wanted everything to be wah. When I went to prison, man, that shit killed me. I had to wait to get the fuck out. I was like, damn, I can't even walk out this bitch. You feel me? But when I'm saying
it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. You know what I'm saying?
But I commend you for, like, you the type of person, not even talking about your artist side. You the type of young man that you live and learn, and a lot of brothers don't live and learn.
Yeah.
It's a difference when you go through something and you just go through it and you don't get shit out of it, compared to when you go through it and you learn from it, not to repeat that mistake. And I can honestly say you learn, because you was a hard-headed nigga. I used to talk to you every fucking day. No, he'll tell you.
Ron to me the whole time.
No, I used to talk to him every fucking day. Tega, we about to get rich. Slow the fuck down. I got you, I got you.
That was my...
But then we get with my little brother, and he going fucking crazy. But his grind was there, like, and I knew once he get out, it was gonna be crazy, because I knew he had learned from that shit, and the bigger picture was the world needed his voice.
Yeah.
You know?
I appreciate that, OG.
Yeah, that's real shit, man.
Yeah, we was really running together, man.
We was running.
This nigga used to tell niggas not to give me, no, man, don't sell that nigga nothing, man. Don't get that nigga no pack, man. That nigga super
Definitely.
Soft. That shit used to piss me off. I used to have to get away from this nigga. I used to have to get away from this nigga to go make plays.
Man.
I'll be on the block telling you, better not give him nothing.
Yeah,
but he just had your best interest.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, nigga, I need that ounce of yay, nigga. I'm fucked up.
I used to always argue.
God got you. I'm like, yo, Ron, God taking too long, nigga. God told me to take this pistol, these fucking drugs, and try this shit, nigga.
Man, what?
Because opportunity puts a look, right? Yeah. When people start liking your shit and you put yourself out there and you like, yo, I'm Montega the Mobsta.
Right.
You gotta keep that shit up.
Yeah, you right.
Oh shit, it's like, yo, alright, I wore this shit, they liked it, they fuck with it. Oh right. Damn, that bad girl. I've been like, she a bad bitch.
Yeah.
I want Shorty to goddamn keep liking my shit. So damn, I gotta keep up what keeps up.
Right.
This type of shit.
Right.
I got you. Right. Shit had me, son.
And when you was locked up, I know you was anticipating coming home. What was your mindset like? Could you walk me through it? Like, okay, when I get out, I got to do this, blah, blah, that, blah, blah, that. Walk us through that process.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off, but we got to cut commercial break.
All right.
But man, we got Montega the Monster, and we plugged it with Montega the Monster, man. You already know what we doing, man. Hey, Tay, Ron, Montega the Mobster. Hey, man, we be right back to these commercials, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you like the video so far. We'll be right back to these messages, man. Hey, yo, man, it's your boy Tay.
And I'm Ron.
Hey, man, it's plugged in with Tay and Ryan. And, yo, we got some merch for y'all, man. We brought the heat, man. As you can see, she got the Who You Plugged In merch.
Definitely, man. Tap in with us. You need to follow us, I'm saying. Go below and look at the merch. Tap in and get some merch from us. Definitely. Tap in with us.
And also, man, this helps support the podcast, and you support our day one. You feel?
It don't hurt to support. All donations will be welcome, man. To keep this podcast going.
Man, this right here is for anybody that's digging the podcast, man. This is to help you keep the podcast going and help keep them fire combos for you to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Also, you know what I'm saying? Just to put it out there, you know what I'm saying? We're one of the merch while watching the podcast. You feel me? You know?
Definitely that. We're one of the merch. And by the way, the first 10 people that, what they gotta say, bro?
For the first 10 people get free merch, man. Certified from the one and only Artist Unplugged Podcast and plugged in with Tay and Foreign, man. Send in a video clip saying who you plugged in with.
Exactly.
Plugged in with Tay and Ron. Send your own version, man. You can do it however you want to do it, man. We'll pick the best top 10. You feel
best
me?
top 10 video saying who you plugged in with, Tay and Ron, and we'll pick the best 10, and we're gonna send you one of these.
Man.
One of these. And we might throw in a bonus that you can come on the podcast and sit with us. How about that?
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Who you plugged in with?
Cookout right now.
Let's get this camera going.
I like the sheet. Oh, it is going.
Oh, it's going? Yeah, we waiting on
we ready.
it.
Yeah. You hear what I say? Yo, welcome back.
Okay, let's
you
go.
You were just talking.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Let's get
Ron,
it, man.
we about to fall asleep, y'all. Ron about to fall asleep.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah.
Y'all got
Let's
me.
get it. Yeah.
So Ryan, who was leading?
What was talking about?
Oh, yeah. We was talking about.
Ryan, you had asked me something first.
Oh, how was it enduring
I was
prison?
asking you, how was it enduring prison, and where your mindset was preparing you to hit the streets again? Was you saying, like, I'm going to go back to my old self? Or was you saying, I got to do A, B, and Z, all the way from A to Z? What was the process?
Try. All I had in my head was try. I didn't want to try to, we say a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you say a lot, you don't end up doing a lot.
Right.
But it's like, I knew I didn't want to ever
return.
Hell yeah, man. I didn't want to ever come back. And I just knew that, I got this opportunity. I got this talent. I got this gift. This is the thing. This is my thing. I got to run with this shit. Because ain't nobody else going to run with it like I'm going to run with it for me.
Right.
So I was like, when I hit the ground, I got to hit this bitch going 1,000 miles an hour. You know what I mean? And
hell yeah.
All I knew was just try. Go.
Yeah.
I had nothing in my mind but go. Nigga. Mean what you say and say what you mean with this shit.
Right.
It can't happen if you don't make it happen.
Don't talk about it, nigga. Be about it. Nigga, don't sugarcoat. You know
During the process that when you was locked up, I know you lost a couple of people, a couple of close people in your life. What was that like? You know what I'm saying? What was like mentally what you were going through?
Mentally, when you lose people, when you're incarcerated, it saddens you. But you got so much shit, for me anyway. I had so much shit going on around me, like needing to be aware of my surroundings and just stay up on my A game around wolves and motherfucking tyrants. Is like, the grievance process is much, much more shorter. Like, you don't really want nobody to know you going through it. Because you know what I mean? You want to be on your A game.
Yeah.
It was harder for me, honestly, when I lost my nephews. When I lost Man.
Yeah.
And then the following year, not too long after that, Jalen, you know what I mean? Like a year, 2 years later, I think it was. It's like a blur to me. I try to put that shit out of my head. But, with losing them, and sometimes, man, we move like niggas be like, why my grind so amplified? I keep it real.
Right.
My grind is so amplified because I lost my nephew. He didn't even live to be 17. You get what I'm saying? Lost another nephew.
Yeah.
He didn't live to see 20. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I lost partners, man. People who, they had talents, they had skills, they had plans, they had ideas. They wasn't just nobodies that didn't have a potential.
Yeah.
And they gone, you know what I'm saying?
I
and
feel you.
when people pass, it's like, before, when I was stuck in my own ways, just wild, not a fucking control, I wouldn't take the time to stop and really realize like how precious life is.
Right.
But like now, and then when my nephew's dying young, and then just the different people I've lost over the time in life, it's like epiphany hit me like, my nigga,
back up.
That's what death sound like.
Yeah.
You know me knocking at your door. You never know when that shit is gonna knock at your door.
Yeah.
So I gotta appreciate the life I got. I gotta take advantage of these opportunities because I know too many people who they can't take advantage of no opportunities no more. And I think a lot of times we move like I call it like, I ain't God, bro. I don't know when I'm gonna die.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if people thought like that a little more, I feel like the world would be a lot better because niggas would stop bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like, ultimately, death made me, the loss of others made me not want to bullshit with chasing my purpose
Right.
and my dreams, you know? It made me want to be like, yo, man, you got to take this shit serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It brings a different feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
Because
yeah.
when I was incarcerated too, I lost a real good friend of mine named Little Man. Rest in peace. And like I seen the potential. He could have been in the pros, and cancer took his life. And it took a lot out of me. You know what I'm saying? And he was young. He was like 21 years old.
Damn, that's young as hell.
You know, he was young.
Damn.
And I couldn't understand. Damn, why he had to go.
Right.
All the people in the hood that I seen grimy, robbing people, killing. Why? And it's, you know what I'm saying? So it do take a lot out of you, you know? It really do. And then when you incarcerate, you gotta endure that, and then you got, like you say, you got the killers, you got everybody around, the CO getting on your nerve. You can really crash out after you find out somebody passed away that you really love.
Damn, boy.
Nigga could come to you just joking, and you crash all the way out.
Oh, they be joking with y'all?
No, I'm saying joking. I might be at the eating, and do you know you got people that be playing with you, like, you know what I'm saying, and not knowing you just lost somebody, you know.
Going through shit, you feel me?
You be going through shit.
Nah,
I went through a lot, man. Like,
Go keep going.
I'm listening to you. I was just saying, I was just thinking back to it, like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Just a lot, like, just, it caused another thing, right? Like, worst part about being incarcerated was like the realization of like fatherhood. You getting locked up with kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's another thing that makes me go so hard. Man. Like, I don't know about nobody else, but yo, my nigga, like, you know, I had to get out here and chase my dreams because like that level of success is what I owe to my kids. That's what I owe to the people that believed in me.
Right.
Everything didn't come from me.
Right.
I had angels around me, my nigga, just being real. At the time when I was a demon, I had angels around me, people who placed in my life. Ron was one of them, you know what I mean, that looked out for a brother, man. He kept me civilized enough to where I didn't throw my life away. You know, that's why, like, for real, man, like, just, you know.
I tell Ron that shit yesterday, bro. Ron, you do be, that post you said you made the other day, bro, you do be touching people's souls, bro.
Yeah.
You touch people's lives, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, you know why? Like, I just feel like I've been through so much and nobody was there for me. I didn't have a big brother.
Yeah.
When I got in trouble or motherfuckers trying to jump me, I couldn't run. I couldn't run home. I didn't have a big brother.
I didn't.
So I had to be my big brother.
Yeah.
And then, like, being raised by the right people, but the wrong people, meaning you don't know no better when somebody trying to raise you. So you copycat what they doing in the street. But they always gave me integrity. Keep your integrity. Always give hope to the next person. And that's what I believe in, you know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing like sitting down and just helping somebody, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be going through shit.
I know it.
Special men's, like, we be going through shit.
I be knowing, man.
Ron and them was trying to keep me from robbing niggas, man.
Yeah, I didn't want him
The
to.
niggas was trying to keep me from robbing niggas, selling guns, selling crack, coke.
Because I seen his potential, you know, I seen where he could be in life, you know what I'm saying? And when you see somebody like, shit, he got the baton.
Yeah.
We got to keep him running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but then that comes from the environment, because you know you lived up top.
Yeah.
New York, like, up top is way different from the South.
Yeah.
Not taking nothing away from the South. I'm saying the way our hood keep us going.
Yeah.
It might be 5 motherfuckers that just rich and they see you got potential, they gonna throw that bag on you. And they gonna make sure you don't get in trouble. If anybody try to get you in trouble, they're gonna leave the projects.
Damn.
You gonna walk away, or you gonna fucking be buried somewhere for stopping him from potential. I'm just keeping it real.
I know it.
But you know what's crazy? It was like that for me down here in North Carolina. Like when I said I had angels around me, bro, I met Ron in North Carolina.
Right.
I met certain cats from even Moore County and Richmond County. Like, niggas know, the niggas that really was getting money in areas,
Right.
they fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, it wasn't about what I had. It wasn't none of that. Like, the fucked up parts about me, they seen past that, and they seen the great parts about me. And they used to tell me about myself, bro, because, like, yo, I was wide the fuck open. Like, for real, I was really wide. I was really wide open. I might have just literally robbed a nigga. For real, I might have just robbed a nigga, came around, son.
You're not laughing at y'all, but
I'm rolling up. But look, I'm an angel when I'm around them, though.
Yeah.
I'm greatest nigga in the world around them.
Yeah.
And go off, I robbed, and I was the same, man. You talk to one of my partners from down here, Moore County, named Salute the General, he'll tell you the same thing. Him and Beans, they'll tell you the same thing, man. Beans used to make me leave my coke and crack outside of the house. He used to show me little like, this is just stories I got stories on story, bro. I was really raised out in a trap out here when I was in Moore County. When I jumped off the porch with my parents, I jumped off my porch to a trap house. I had hustlers. I had a hustler raise me like, yo, the nigga wouldn't let me get in trouble. And it just continued on within my life. Like certain niggas that was serious people in the streets, or just niggas that was get money like a motherfucker, but I had nothing to nah, nigga, come here, man. Nah, nigga, you talented.
Those are real niggas,
you
man.
Smart. You smart, but you just do dumb shit.
Those shit, yeah. Those are
you know
real
what I mean?
niggas.
Like, for real. I see it in my... You get to a point in life, man, where you stop wanting to bullshit with yourself. Man.
Right.
You look yourself in the mirror, you say, yo, man, I'm not the best father in the world.
Right.
I took myself away from my children multiple times through incarceration.
Right. Yeah.
Even now, today in life, I'm not a perfect dad at all. You know, I tell people this all the time. I say, yo, man, I'm a challenging father with a great heart. You know what I mean?
That's deep.
Real
That's
shit,
real,
man.
That's deep.
You know, like being real. Like a lot of cats ain't, you know, if you out here chasing the shit like you saying you chasing the shit, if you really putting your all into this, when you chasing something, you're not gonna be able to. You're gonna suck at something.
Right. You're gonna take away from something in your life
fucked up,
that's
but it's
valuable.
real.
That's how it be though. Yeah.
And you know, shout out to the mother of my kids, man. Like the great part about them is, you know, they guided my kids and shielded and protect. I'm gonna say this: they protected my kids.
Protected them, right?
As being a father that comes through, shows a good time, but that nigga might get locked the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
That's real, man.
You know, shout out to my son's mother. You know, definitely that was the dynamic. Like, yo, look, your father's a good guy. He's not a bad dude, but at the same time, this nigga is a criminal.
Right.
You know, I've been that nigga. You feel me? I've been the just fresh hit a lick. Go to my BM house. You know what I mean? Cash out something for my son's birthday. But then the nigga might be in jail next month.
At least you can be honest with yourself.
Yeah, that is.
That's growth. That's the growth.
That's growth.
That's shit.
Yeah. That's the same shit, bro. I be having conversations with my wife like, yo, I know I was a cheating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's growth.
Ladies know me, you know, being honest. I was a ladies' man. I was
too, man.
And you know, we just talking, you know, y'all gonna chop this shit up, right?
Right.
I was a ladies' man.
It's a Taurus. I think it's a Taurus thing, bro. I swear, bro. It's a Taurus. I'm sorry.
And you know what's scary when you realize you've done that.
Yeah, everyone.
And then we wear our heart on our sleeves, bro. We love hard, bro.
Listen,
don't love me.
This is the deep part, Tay. When you know you broke so many hearts, and then you got daughters, that shit disturbed your mind.
That's why I got 3 girls.
Because that shit gonna be calmer.
That's why I got 3 girls now.
Yeah, man.
You got 3
I got all girls.
That's
crazy.
Tay, I got 3 daughters.
That's why, look, bro. That's why I said, bro. Hey, it's all good.
You know, I'm karma catching me like crazy, man.
Look, it's all
You know
good.
what I'm saying? Yeah. It's real.
They talking about some try another. Nah, the fourth one might be a girl.
But at least you know the biggest thing, man, when you can face yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I'm fucked up. I need to get my life together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's when your growth starts. Yeah. And a lot of men don't want to say they fucked up. Yeah. Yes. And it doesn't because you want to be fucked up. It's just different situations. Life put you in a fucked up situation where you got to be fucked up. Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
It makes you got to do fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Just to survive.
It's not
you
even
know
just,
what I'm saying? It's out of your fucking reach.
It's that and it's your environment.
Right.
You gotta remove yourself from certain shit to actually be where you want to be at. Because it's really your environment, bro. So, like, you gotta remove yourself from certain people.
But we definitely give you respect for all you came through. You know, you fought the demons. And you here today, you grew up, and you realize the mistakes you made. And that's important. You know
love being around niggas like y'all, bro. Like, shit.
Like they was with the shooters. No, I was really with the shooters. I was really with the killers. I was really with the hustlers. Yeah. I was just me amongst all of that. I've always been me myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And you got a heart, my dude.
That too, bro.
You got a fucking heart.
Hey, love always wins.
You know?
Yeah. You know?
And I see the growth in you from when I first met you. Mm-hmm. When I first met you, I didn't trust your ass.
Nah, you wasn't supposed to.
I didn't trust you, motherfucker.
I wasn't.
The spider senses were tingling.
He was too woo. I was asking my cousin. I was like, you know him? Where you know him from? Yeah, but then when I got to know him, because it's real when you don't know somebody, you fucking label them. But once you get to know them, it's a totally different story. And then I got to know you. I like, shit, I'm hanging with you more than I hang with my cousin. Yeah. Me and you locked in. No, me and him locked in for real.
I was just hella ambitious.
We locked in for real, bro.
I was hella ambitious and I was hella impatient. Like, I'm not about to sit here and try
you was impatient.
Get 1,000 plays off and hope the money. Fuck that. I'm about to rob somebody and get the fuck up out of here. Ain't shit
I don't mean to laugh the way you
did. That was my mentality. Hell yeah, nigga, I had a master plan. But you master plan.
He about to be like, Ron. Hey, yo, Ron, I'm in New York. Where you at?
But you definitely did a lot of growing, man. You know what I'm saying?
I had to.
Not that you was. You know what I'm saying? You just did a lot of growing. Yeah. Seeing where you came from, see how you is now. Mm-hmm. And you definitely stayed in the trenches with your music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You definitely stayed in there.
That's my therapy. Music is my outlet. And the way I've always been great at. And it keeps me focused on something positive. You know, sometimes a lot of people be like, yo, what would a nigga have been without that? I could be out here robbing every fucking
Exactly.
body.
You could have came home on a tear.
I could be out here getting niggas shot the fuck up, doing a whole bunch of dumbass, ignorant shit. That I had the understanding and the resources to do shit like that. I ain't do no shit like that, man. I ain't never crashing no nigga out on no shit like that.
And you always, I notice about you, you always talking brothers out crashing out. Yeah, like you always installing that positive.
Got to, because I know what it feel like to crash out. I know how they laugh at you when you crash out.
Yeah, you definitely.
Why would I want a nigga to go through some shit I already been through and knowing that good shit to go through?
That's what I respect you about, man.
That part.
You definitely be encouraging brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That should be encouraging me, man. Now, don't be on no crash out shit, but on some like, yeah, nigga, you that nigga. Like, be that nigga. Yeah.
You gotta believe, definitely.
That's why I post. That's why I made that post. I'm a big dog.
Facts. You gotta feel that way. Yo, to re-answer your question, that's what it was. I just believed in myself, bro.
Right.
Like what I got, the shirt I got on, the back of it, you feel me? Mm-hmm. I have, what does it say? Undeniable belief in myself.
Yeah.
Right.
I have an undeniable belief in myself. I'm gonna say that shit again because I fucked it up. I have an undeniable belief in myself. That's what it is. I have an undeniable belief in myself. You
believe in yourself.
I care about myself.
There's nothing more powerful than that.
I had to learn that first. That's the first step.
That's the first step. Yep.
That's the first step.
Yep.
You can't do nothing for nobody. You can't. You're not gonna be not gonna be what you need to be for nobody to be for nothing that you need to be for yourself until you realize that. You have to believe in yourself.
Yeah, man.
I tell people when I went to jail, man, I didn't have no choice but to pour love into myself. You know what I'm saying? Once you pour love in yourself, ain't nothing nobody can tell you. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, I don't need no love to survive because I love me that much. I mean, your love would be a plus, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to figure this shit out by myself. And once you get incarcerated, you in that little box, the ball game changed, man.
You got nothing but time
Your
to
whole,
think.
your whole mindset changed. You be thinking about, oh shit, how did I let that get by me? Your whole mindset changed. You want to come home and just make a positive impact, you know? And that's what you've been doing with your music and just doing it, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You've definitely been doing it. That's no cap.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No. Yo, I'm to a point that I stopped looking for flowers from other people. Like, I give myself my flowers. You know what I mean? When I wake up and I know that I'm inspiring somebody. When somebody hit me up in my DM and be like, yo, take it, man. Keep going, bro. That shit just helped me get through the day. You hit me up saying the things you hit me up. You know what I mean? Just the different people, the artists, just different people. That's what I'm here for, yo. You know?
That's what keeps you going. That shit feel good.
You know what I mean?
That shit be feeling good as hell.
It's gonna happen when it's meant to happen.
When
I
it's
didn't
meant to
realize
happen,
that.
right.
Yo, you know, Shorty asked me that outside.
Yeah. Did he?
D. She said, yo, like, I can't even think of the way she said that shit. But it was powerful. And I was like, damn, yo, you know, I inspire people.
Yeah, you do.
And that's what it's about. Like, I know what I was about to say. I told her, I was like, yo, I thought I was God. I thought I could determine when it was going to pop for me. And I've disappointed myself trying to be that nigga multiple times. You know what I mean? You can't, nobody knows when it's going to happen for them. So just go until it happens for you.
Just go.
That's what I got in my head. I don't know when it's going to happen for me, so I'm just going to go until it happens for me.
Right.
And that's the journey.
Till the wheels fall off.
You know what I mean? I'm just a brother that's going to keep going.
That's it.
Don't stop.
Don't
Till the
stop.
wheels fall off.
You know what I mean?
So what would be, let's close this out with, what would be the advice that you'll give young brothers out there?
Take your time. Be patient. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. Stop caring about what people think about you. Don't base your decisions and choices off of what a small group of people think about. That if you were flying, soaring, chasing it, networking, putting yourself out there like you were supposed to be, you wouldn't even be around them.
Right.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing and nobody stop you.
Right.
Only you can stop you.
That's it.
And
That's powerful.
just be dead ass serious about
Yeah.
it. Whatever you chasing, be dead ass serious about it.
And remember, prison is not a place.
Yeah,
prison is not a home. It's not even an option anymore.
I mean, I think they know
Stay
that
out
shit.
of trouble. You
Prison's
can't make
not
shit
a home.
happen until you stay out of trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you stay out of trouble.
And know who your real friends is, because your real friends
Now, if you
tell
niggas,
you,
if you
don't
niggas
do
get,
that.
if you niggas be born in this world thinking prison at home, y'all some dumbasses. What
Nah,
the
brother.
fuck?
When I say
Yeah,
don't think prison is home, because a lot of young brothers, they see their men's going to prison, so they think that's the place to be. That's
Nah,
why I say
niggas glorify
don't think it. They glorify that
Niggas
shit.
glorify because they don't have nothing else to talk about.
I always tell people the flip side of prison,
In
like,
comparison.
you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes ask me, yo, now listen, man, you don't want to go to prison. I went to prison, I lost best friends, grandmothers, aunts. I lost so much. I lost my kids. I lost my freedom. That shit wasn't worth that money.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't nowhere near that money. Because I could never get none of that time back. I did fucking 18. I can't get none of that back. And then on my last bit, I come home. I don't lost fucking 18 years away from my mother. I come home 3 years after I get home, she died. So that shit,
So you only had your mom for 3 years.
that shit haunts me.
Damn.
That I was away from my mom 18 fucking years chasing money, and then I come home, she died.
Yeah.
You gotta live with that shit. I could have been them 18 years with my moms. I could have been doing a lot of shit with her. But coming home 3 years later, she died. Boy, I'm telling you, prison ain't the place.
You don't want that to be the only thing you got to talk about.
Exactly.
Hard if the only thing you got to talk about is hard shit
Yeah,
and prison shit, you
Yeah.
ain't got a lot to talk about.
exactly.
That's being real.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So stay off them streets, man. Do something positive with your
Have
life.
something else to talk about, man.
You know?
That's another tip from young brothers. Have something to talk about. Have something else to talk about.
Right.
What else? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what it be is,
Right.
I know you don't know how to communicate. I know that's the only level that you feel like you communicate with people on. Go learn something else.
Get a trade.
Yeah, learn something.
Learn
something else so
something.
you can talk about something else.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's it, yo. And stay you, be you. And get some
All the
fucking
time.
money.
Get some money.
Do something that's gonna get you some money and something that's gonna bring a great end game.
Exactly. That's the key, the end game.
Yeah.
That's the end game.
Yeah.
And rock with Montega the Mobsta, man.
That's right.
That's why I say I ain't gonna lead you to destruction.
Yeah.
I ain't
Definitely
gonna
tap
lead you to
in with
destruction.
them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try and win.
Yeah.
Trying to win.
Yeah. So where you be telling where they can find
Oh
you?
yeah,
Yeah,
well, tell us where
definitely.
we can find you at your social media. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, look, y'all can find me on Instagram. It's official_Montega the Mobsta. That's OFFICIAL_MONTEGADAMOBSTA.
Okay.
On
that
Facebook, it's Montega the Mobsta. All you got to do is type in that same spelling on any platform, Montega the Mobsta.
And that
Believe me, he's all over.
And that
Y'all make sure y'all go to mymixtapes.com and download that Born to Shine 2, the reunion with DJ Decepticon, man, the Coalition DJs from North Carolina,
tour.
North, South, East, West, New York. No matter where you at, Miami, shout out to the Zoe Pound, love y'all boys, Miami, Red Eyes, love you, my guy. Atlanta, y'all already know I love y'all. New York,
Definitely.
I love you.
Atlanta.
Cali, DeMizza, what up, Bams, Yellow,
Florida.
everybody, man.
Sir,
Stay up,
Cali.
man.
Definitely.
Yes,
What
Definitely.
it is, we out.
In New York, yeah,
Definitely.
man.
Moore County, I'm in here, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
And before we close, man, I just want to say, man, brother, keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Don't stop. Run over everything that's in your way and have no remorse. Because at the end of the day, you got to reach your goals.
Yeah. I ain't running shit over no more, though. I'm obliterating shit. It's Tagaland, nigga.
Yeah.
And while we over here, man, let's have quiet a moment for your people that you lost.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, man. Right now, I want to do a moment of silence for Terrence Harris, one of my number one fans, Tretch. Thought about you, boy. We ain't forget about you, man. We gonna have a moment of silence by our head. Love you, boy.
Bring us home, Tay.
Oh yeah, man. This is it for this episode, man. If you like this episode, man, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. Hey, man, this was a special episode, man. You see how this interview went? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, hey, it's Tay. It's Montega the Mobsta. It's Ron. Hey, it's the Artist Unplugged Podcast.
Hey, rock with me, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Rock with me.
Rock with him.
Who you plugged in
Who you
with?
plugged in with?
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
Uno.
And long live everybody, man, that we lost, man. Shit show. Yeah.
Damn right.
Artist Cartel Music Group presents Artist Unplugged.